So, I know this is kind of a different video that I normally wouldn't make, but I promised you guys it, so let's go ahead. Um, Number one, I'd like to start with, well, I guess number 10. Let's start with the plank. The plank has a very special, it's pretty important to a lot of Piggy maps. So I feel like it would be a good inclusion to have, to walk over acid blocks or whatnot. Because in my map, you had to use the hammer twice because planks don't exist in build mode yet. So that would be really cool to see. Um, Number 9, um, obviously, keycards. And I guess I should also lump number 8 into this, which is safes. Safes and keycards are play a very important role in Piggy, so it'd be nice to have those. So number 6 is long distance laser gates. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, in house, there's a laser gate, and you have to go to a completely separate room to like deactivate it. I think that stuff would be cool. Another possibility is maybe the potions in Piggy. They play a big role in not just chapter 6, the hospital. That's the hospital, right? Yeah, it is. And also not only that, but chapter 12, um, they have a role of giving you the dynamite. Um, Number, what are we at? I skipped some stuff on my list here. The next one we have here is maybe more escape door options. As you know, in Piggy, there's the code and then the wrench part of the door. We don't have that right now, so that would also be nice. Number 3, I had 2 things here, which one thing which I'd like to say is batteries. Those play a very important role in a few maps. And then my other thing here was Mr. P and the Miss P photo. They could be a possibility. As you know, some maps have more than one bot, so that would be kind of interesting to have something like that. Our next thing here, distorted memory items. Those are not really distorted memory items, but I guess kind of like the robot and dinosaur. But what I'm really talking about here is more of the, you know how in distorted memory there's those different walls where they're black around them and then they have a red thing you go into. That's kind of what I'm talking about here, as in distorted memory stuff, not really the dinosaur and whatnot. That would be cool though. Helpers, those are very important. Into Piggy, they take out the bot for you without having to use the gun and whatnot. That would be cool. And then finally, actually, before we get on to the final thing, I want to do honorable mentions here. I have a few. Number 1, changing the bot skin. In a lot of Piggy maps, there's different bot skins. So, Badgie for Chapter 12, Ellie and Grandma for Chapter 9 and all that. You're kind of stuck with the Piggy skin right now, so that would be nice to have. Chapter 12 stuff. What I mean by Chapter 12 stuff is the key card doors in Chapter 12, or the vial thing where it gives you the TNT. That type of stuff would be cool. More than 4 slots. I know that would be kind of controversial, but maybe give one more free slot and then make all the rest payable. I just feel like there's a lot of creativity, but 4 slots just doesn't feel like enough, so maybe more like 6 would be a good number. And then our final honorable mention is public sharing of maps. I feel like you shouldn't have to be playing for people to play your map. I just feel like that's a bit weird. Like, obviously they couldn't mess with the map, they couldn't do anything, but they would still be able to, like, play the game without you being there. Or maybe you could have, like, a thing where you could vote custom maps in the voting selection, and then it would show you custom maps of people in the game, and you could choose one. That would also be fun. Anyway, now that we're done with those, time to get on to the final thing. Cutscenes. Cutscenes play a very, very important role in Piggy, and I feel like they would be really, really cool if there was like a separate cutscene maker that you could add. Because right now you just have, you spawn in the map, and then when you escape, you have the normal chapter 1 through 3 just zooming out from the door. So that would be cool. Yeah, also looping in with my chapter 12 stuff that I forgot. TNT on the floor, that would be cool. And then also, it'd also be cool to see some like chapter 8 stuff, like the hammer thing or the other stuff. And there's actually a lot of stuff I just realized I forgot for honorable mentions. When I meant chapter 12 stuff, I also had like decorations on there. More of like events, like the vending machine with coins, or like the I don't know. There's a lot of cool stuff that we could see in build mode, and I think it will be a really cool mode that just stays in the game. Should be awesome. Torches is also something I meant to loop in there. I'm recording this while watching the footage that I put in the background, so I'm just remembering stuff. I was like, oh crap, I forgot to mention that. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff that I think Piggy will bring with build mode. And everyone stay safe. Have a great evening or morning whenever you're watching this. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.